wake up with your hair a mess, sunlight falling on that dress. You say you wish you looked like them, girls on magazine covers again. But baby, listen close to me, there's something you don't seem to see. You're every dream I've ever known, standing right here in my home. You don't need the stars above, you're already my universe of love. Girl, you're right as you are, you don't need to change a single scar. Every little flaw you see looks like perfect love to me. When you smile, the whole room starts to glow like a midnight sky putting on a show. You don't need to try so hard, baby, you're right, right as you are. You say someday you'll feel enough, when the mirror finally shows you love. But every second that you doubt is one more thing I wanna shout. If beauty had a melody, it sounded a lot like you to me. A simple song the world could sing, every note in harmony. You don't need a diamond light, you shine brighter every night. Don't need to change a single scar. Every little flaw you see looks like perfect love to me. When you smile, the whole room starts to glow like a midnight sky putting on a show. You don't need to try so hard, baby, you're right, right as you are. If the world goes dark, I light the spark just to see your face again. And if you forget how beautiful you get, I'll remind you now and then. Girl, you're right as you are, like a shooting star in a midnight dark. Every little thing you do turns the gray sky into blue. When you sings along like the ending of a perfect song. You don't need to change your heart, baby, you're right, right as you are, right as you are.
I've been dancing on a wire, high above the quiet crowd, smiling like the flames don't burn, pretending I'm not falling down. Every room feels like a stage, every face a passing ghost. But when you say my name like that, I feel something close. Maybe I've been living half a life in disguise, waiting for a spark, waiting for your eyes. I'm falling into your light, you're like a star through the night sky, breaking through the dark inside, where I used to hide. If loving you's a fire, then let the whole world see. I'd rather burn beside you than live safely without me. So pull me past the fear, past the lonely fights. I don't wanna live half a life. I'm falling into your light. I've been building silver walls, shining just enough to glow. But every mirror in this house only shows what I don't know. And then you reach for my shaking hand, like you're not afraid of scars. And suddenly the silence starts sounding like guitars. Maybe I've been waiting for a love this loud, something strong enough to pull me from the crowd. I'm falling into your light. I'm falling into your light, like a star through the night sky, breaking through the dark inside where I used to hide. If loving you's a fire, then let the whole world see. I'd rather burn beside you than live safely without me. So pull me past the fear, past the lonely fights. I don't wanna live half alive. I'm falling into your light. If the sky comes crashing down and the lights all fade away, I'll still be standing here with your name inside my flame. We're louder than the shadows, brighter than the night, and I'll keep falling, falling into your light. I'm falling into your light. Let the heavens hear us cry. Every broken part of me finally feels alive. If loving you's a fire, then let it burn tonight. I'll spend my whole life hiding. Now I'm running to the light. I don't wanna live half alive. Not another night. I'm falling for into your light. I built my walls like a fortress high, stone by stone to survive the night. Every promise turned into smoke, every forever a fading echo. I learned to dance with the lonely air, made a home in the quiet there. Then you walked through the silence slow, like you already knew my soul. You didn't try to break my chains, you just stood there in the rain and waited for the storm to fade. Now my heart's a wildfire, burning through the darkest night. You lit a spark inside my bones. Now I'm glowing in your light. I was ashes in the wind, I was barely holding on, but you turned my broken pieces into fire, into song. I used to hide from the morning sun, thought my story was already done, but you saw gold in the cracks I wore, like the scars we were fighting for. You never asked me to be brave, you just loved me anyway, and somehow that was enough to make me rise from dust. You didn't promise endless skies, you just stayed through every night and showed me how to feel alive. Now my heart's a wire, but you turned my broken pieces into fire, into song. If the world goes cold and the stars all fall, I'll still be burning through it all. You gave me flame when I had none. Now look at what we've become. Now my heart's a wildfire, lighting up the endless sky. Every fear I used to hold is a smoke that's